I've driven from South Carolina to Georgia, um, just stepping out on faith. I mean, so many people have told me, Tanya, just get out of your own way and step out on faith and do this and do that. And I allowed fear to keep me stagnant and just complacent with what I was doing and making excuses for myself when I could have possibly been out living my life. And so since I've been here in Georgia, it's just getting acclimated with everything, trying to find things and also trying to stay out the way because these people down here cannot drive.
Well,
Somebody,
you have you have a melting pot of people here. So you
right,
have people from everywhere. So
right,
then when you have people from everywhere that's not familiar with where they're going, so you
right.
are constantly going to have people breaking. You have people that it's always something. And then you have those people that have got familiar with the place. So now they're flying around here. You think you think they in DC. You think because in DC, you got to be quick to get on the expressway because they don't have that big old long where you got to drive. You just got to jump on there and be ready
Them
to zoom.
can't drive either.
So you got to be ready to. That's why you better learn some back streets
Yeah.
if you want to get around Atlanta area. Like I'm in Union City. When I
Me.
don't want to get on the expressway, I go straight up Main Street. Main Street would take you everywhere. So for you, if you know how to get to Roosevelt Highway,
Hmm.
baby, get on Roosevelt Highway, ride Roosevelt Highway all the way out until it turns into Main Street. You're
Okay.
gonna ride Main Street all the way out until it starts turning into. I think Main Street goes all the way until it turns into Northside Drive, if I'm not mistaken.
Hmm.
Northside Drive is right there by Morehouse. Is gonna be right here on your left hand side, and then when you look, you're gonna see big old Mercedes-Benz Stadium looking
Yeah.
directly at you down that way. You're gonna know you on Northside Drive. Like I used to. So I went to Morris Brown back in the early '90s. I played basketball down there, so that's how I really got familiar with Atlanta. I lived here for so many years. So I lived off campus. When I lived off campus, I lived out in College Park. So I lived out here by the airport, out here off Camp Creek before they built Camp Creek up like it is.
Hmm.
I lived right there, um, and that used to be my route every day. I used to get on right there by Washington Road and ride it all the way down East Point. I used to go through East Point, College Park, all the way down to I got to the West End train station and all of that. And then I went to Morris Brown, so I get off right there and go. And then sometimes I just like to drive to the train station, leave my car at the train station, get on the train, and just that was back in the day when there was a lot of stuff to do downtown. Now it's not
Right.
a lot to do downtown because there's not a lot of us down there anymore. It's like it's totally different.
Yeah.
I wish they would bring back the old Atlanta, bring back some of the old stuff. Even though we're evolving, we're growing, it's different. We
Right.
with gentrification and with them removing a lot of the housing and a lot of just what they're doing in a lot of the major cities.
Hmm.
That is what's happening here too. You know, even doing a lot of the things that Morris Brown was going through. The city even allowed for us to lose our gym. We lost our dorms. We lost so much. So shout out to Dr. James, Kevin James over there at Morris Brown that's doing an amazing job to rebuild and to get Morris Brown back to a place where we were once recognized and really looked to as a honorable HBCU. I remember, it was like people thought we were celebrities when we walked in the building. When you played basketball at Morris Brown, people thought you were a celebrity. Like I used to love going to places and people were treating you with that respect.
Right.
Um, and shout out to Dr. James for what he's doing over there at Morris Brown. I'm back. I'm glad to be back here in Atlanta. And like I told you, anytime you want to go, like people know my situation right now with my car. I had a little fender bender, and then so
I had
but
one of those too.
anytime you
It
want to go, ride
had
around,
a
check out Atlanta, I'm here for that.
okay.
Again, we're gonna have an opportunity to connect and get together for the event. Event right there in East Point, downtown 2781 Main Street. Um, we're gonna be there from 8 to 2. It's gonna be when I tell you amazing time. My nephew's going all out. We're gonna have a photo booth. We gonna have like it's going. We going from prayer breakfast to afternoon book event, brunch type event. He's brunching it out. We're gonna have a brunch. We're gonna have photo ops. I mean, it's just gonna be a nice time. This is how I want to celebrate